Welcome to my channel. I am Anita. I'm going to take you through 6 exercises of 10 repetitions, and it's a full body workout, but the emphasis is a little bit more on the bootay, or the butt, the behind. You know, it has a lot of juicy names. And we're going to be using the Bootie Band. I was gifted these Bootie Bands. They come in 3 different colors, so 3 different levels, as well as a little bag that you can put them in. I love them, and the reason I allow this company to send them to me is because I get very annoyed with the rubber resistance bands that keep sliding and gliding all over the place. These are different because they're much wider, and they're made up of a little cloth material, and they stay in place, so they're really, really enjoyable to work with. All of the information about these bands are in the description box below, so you can check that out. This routine you can do one time, will take you about 10 minutes. You can also repeat it 2 to 3 times if you want to, or you can add on repetitions for each of the exercises. So like I always say, make it your own. And at the end, I also have a little stretch. So you want to make sure that you stretch out all of these muscles so that you find that fine balance between strength, tone, and flexibility. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you on the mat. The first exercise is a push-up. We're going to place the band on the upper arm, so above the elbow. I'm using the medium size. You can either do the push-up with straight legs, or you can do it with your knees on the floor. So we're going to start off with a downward facing dog first. Head can be dropped, or your chin can be up a little bit. Wrap the shoulder blades into your armpits. Feel that the elbows draw in a bit. Then lengthen out into plank, lower down. Push yourself back up and go back into downward facing dog. And we're going to try to go through 10 of them. And just do as many as you can, keeping your core engaged, feeling the extension from your heels to the crown of your head, and just do as many as you can, noticing how the band supports you to not dipping your shoulders below the elbows. So you might start to feel now that you're using your arms more than your shoulders, that you're using your core more than your shoulders, right? And that you're using your legs maybe more than your arms. I think just a couple of more here. This gets us nice and warm. Yay, and release. Good. Just let go of the band for a little bit and rest into a child's pose. Shake out your shoulders, circle your wrists if you felt that. Squeeze and release your hands and your fingers, and feel free to shake out the arms. Okay, now we're going to come back up. We're going to go into a downward facing dog position and keep the band in the same place. And we're going to do a 3-legged dog, touching our right and our left elbow. So it goes like this: lift up, draw to the right, to the left, to the right, and go back. That's 1. We're going to do 5 of these. And just keep your breathing moving in and out. Just feel that your whole body is working. Good, and we'll change it to the other side. Lifting it up. 1. Draw up into your core. So your arms are working, your legs are working, your butt, your abs, total body. Good, getting nice and warm. And draw it back, excellent. And release it down. Good, let go of the band. Just shrug the shoulders around a little bit and circle your wrists. Okay, feeling warm? We're going to come to a standing position. And we're going to place the band around our upper thighs. We're going to start off at the edge of our mat, bend the knees, and then just open and close. Open and close. And we'll go back and forth here. So we'll do what's equivalent of like 10 repetitions side to side. All right, and here you'll feel it in your outer thighs, in your outer upper buttocks. Good. Make sure that you have your legs a little bit bent and just move very gradually side to side. You might need heavier resistance. You might need a little lighter resistance. So you adjust that according to how you feel. Great. Then stand up. We're going to face forward, keeping the right leg in front, keeping the left foot behind. We're on the ball of the foot. Bend the knees like you're doing a single-legged squat or a single-legged fierce pose. Inhale down, and then exhale up. Squeeze the bottom of your buttocks. And we'll do 10 on each leg. 3. Really lift up tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then change. Left leg to the front, right leg to the back. Dip down and extend. 2, inhale down, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to add on my arms. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And there you feel it in both buttocks, basically. We're going to come down onto the floor. You can either be on your hands or you can come down onto your forearms. We're going to open to the side and then go to the back. 2, so it's like a little fire hydrant, and a butt lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm just going to turn over to the other side and do the other leg. And what you do notice here is that the band doesn't ride up, which I love about it. Open and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 5 more times. Make sure that you don't sink into your lower back, into your shoulders. Good, one more. And release, excellent. Turn around onto your back. And now we're going to slide the band up along the shins, so like mid-shin. We're going to go into an oblique rotation and anchor your hip bones into the floor. Place your hands behind your head, and your legs are basically going to scissor a little bit side to side. So you're pressing your legs against the band. So rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. So you're rotating from the bottom of your ribs. Good. Go 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good, and release. Now you can either repeat this again 2 to 3 times. If you want to include this bridge position, feel free to get a little bit of a stretch into the shoulders, into the chest, into the hips, and also squeeze the bottom of the buttocks there. So you can include this one if you want to. And then slowly roll it down. Okay, now if you want to repeat it, again, repeat from the beginning, do it another 2 to 3 times. And then once you're done, you can do a little stretch, putting the band around your foot. You can keep the right leg bent, roll the shoulders open, and keep your hands as far towards your foot as you can. And feel the stretch into your hamstring, into the calf. If you can extend the right leg, go for it. And then you can also open the leg to the side, getting the stretch into the inner thighs, into the front of the hips. Full breath in, full breath out. And then slowly lift the leg up. Now we're going to cross, just going to move a little bit to my side. Then roll over onto the right hip. Let your left hip stack on top of the right hip. Draw the left hip away from your ribs as you open up your chest. And this is a great one for stretching the outer upper hips and the IT band. That will work a lot there. And the band feels so good to hold on to. It doesn't get sticky and clammy like those rubber bands. Good, and slowly come back up. And we'll repeat this on the other leg. So here you have a quick and easy, fairly easy. You can make it as hard as you want to, but quite simple exercises that are effective and that you can do in a short amount of time. Open the leg out to the side. Feel the stretch through the inner thighs. Try to relax your shoulders. Good. And lift the leg up. And then cross it across the body. It's very important that you stretch out all of these muscles afterwards, because they do have a tendency to get, very tight. And if they get very tight, then it's easy for them to pull on the back and make the back feel uncomfortable. So a good combination of strengthening and stretching is important. right, and slowly come back to the center. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good hug. And lift your head, draw in through the core, roll yourself up. Great, and that's it. A simple exercise with these wonderful resistance bands. I love them a lot. Check them out in the link in the description box below. Let me know if you get them and if you like them, and how you enjoyed this workout. It's a good one, right? So 2 to 3 times, or stick with 1 time and gradually increase and make it your own. Follow your own flow. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Take good care.